All right, it's time for our birthday club now. Happy birthday to Dale. He enjoys fishing, camping, family cookouts, and he's a huge Cowboys fan. Love from Barb.
Happy birthday to Lincoln. He loves being an older brother to Oliver and Foster and playing with his dogs Gabe and Pickles. He also likes learning about sea animals, dog breeds, and outer space. Love from Mom, Dad, Oliver, Foster, and the rest of the family.
Happy birthday to Tinley. She likes gymnastics, riding her bike, soccer, and playing outside. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, Kinsley, Haley, and Tucker.
Happy 15th birthday to Addison. Addison loves playing volleyball, playing her flute, spending time with her friends, and playing with her dog Winnie. Love from Mom, Dad, Owen, Pappy, Grandma, Jean, Papa, Gma, uncles, aunts, cousins, and Winnie.
Happy 6th birthday to Mila, also known as Baby Boo. Her caring, inquisitive personality pulls the universe along with her. Love from Maximus, Mommy, Daddy, Tia, Uncle, Tata, and Papa.
And happy 18th birthday to Lexi. Lexi's been on the birthday club for all 18 of her birthdays.
Woo!
She's an excellent student who enjoys powerlifting, cross country, track, trivia nights, and reading when she has spare time. Love from Mom and Dad.
Oh wow, a lot of birthdays today.
So many today.
I mean, that's a tradition. Lexi had 18.
Yeah,
now
that's
she got to
so
come back for
cool.
the 21st birthday
Yeah.
also. Happy birthday again to everybody, and thanks for joining us on Action 2 News this morning.